So Ron, tell us about this car that you're selling today.
I got a GMC Sierra here, 2012.
Right. Nice. And did you buy it new?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So what's the story with the car? I mean, why did you sell it, and what led you to Dennis at DennisBuysCars?
Okay, well, you know, things work out for a reason. I didn't even have you on the map, Dennis, and I didn't have Paul on the map. I had a deal with CarMax.
Yes.
And I had the car sold, but then CarMax, through some technical fine print, said, wait a minute, you got to go and pay the sales tax on this car. And that was a whole frustrating situation because it literally happened at the 23rd hour.
Right.
So I had one day to move my car, and I walked out of CarMax. I was trying to do stuff with the DMV, went through the auto club to see if they could do something with the DMV. Finally, it came down to I had to move the car today. When you have to move the car, the worst time to try to sell something is when you have to sell it. Well, I made some phone calls. Dennis, you were the one guy who was a straight shooter for me. You said, hey, come on down. I'm not going to beat you up. I know you're in a bind. I know you'll even take less, but you got me fair value, and you got the car done, and you all got it done in less than an hour. And in addition to that, you're getting me an Uber to take me back to my office.
So let's walk us through this. So you leased this car, and then you purchased the car. You got out. You bought the lease out.
Yes, sir.
And then I understand that CarMax, the only way they could buy the car is that if you had to pay an additional sales tax on top of the purchase price. Is that correct?
Yes. What happens is California law states that if you buy out the lease and resell your car within 10 days, that you don't have to pay the sales tax on it. So I was going based on that principle and what California law has subscribed to, and I made the purchase, and I purchased the vehicle, and then was flipping it to CarMax. Well, at the 23rd hour, CarMax said, no, you still got to pay the sales tax.
So we were able to make that happen for you.
You were able to make it happen where I did not have to pay the sales tax. I did not have to have the registration renewed. You guys made it all happen. You took the bit and gave me the bill of sale. I made a deal with you for a fair price. And that is something that I'm very, very appreciative of.
Great, thank you. Now, how did you find us? How did you hear about Dennis at DennisBuysCars?
You know, all I did was, when I was leaving CarMax on the 405 freeway, and don't tell anybody because I don't want to get a ticket, I went down into my smartphone and I said, used car buyers, Los Angeles. I got a bunch of ads, and they said a bunch of national companies. I scrolled down and I saw one that said, hey, we buy used cars, West LA, which is my vicinity. So all I did was click on that, gave you a call, and you were here to pick up the phone. You weren't in Costa Rica vacationing, and there wasn't some underling answering the phone. I dealt directly with you, which I appreciate.
Awesome, great. Now, do you remember what you typed in when you did the online search?
Used car buyers, Los Angeles.
Awesome, real good. So, Ron, what was the best part of the transaction today?
Seeing you and Paul, two good-looking guys, and your wife, wonderful wife.
Awesome. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. And anything we can do car-wise to help in the future, let us know.
You got me as a customer for life, Dennis.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you.